could lean down and fish my laptop up, but this seems like effort.
Why not give us further from me?
Yeah, I was meaning Simon to do it because Simon, has a laptop right in front of him. Weasels, right. Continue. What day am I on? I have no idea.
When you start up,
Yeah. So, sorry. So there are a couple of exciting things.
When you start up, you can look at the room plan and show the plan of the room from yesterday, and that will let you see what you did.
That is true. Yes, but the first thing that's exciting about today is that I got the MOOC pendant yesterday.
So no, the next
day.
Not day N+1.
It's not day N. So, but anyway, I have the moon pendant, which means that 2 random things from my inventory should be in my inventory.
On the power hammer?
Probably not. I've got the MOOC pendant and the sleeping mask. Fine, okay. But if I go back to the previous day, day 15, you can see I got to rank 10. So I got into room 46 for the very first time. So.
Well, that's if you see it both at the same time, you can show it. I have no idea. I just made that up.
It just might be a state. Right. So yes.
It's very hauntingly very the power hammer was extremely useful, and the vault key of often very hard to get, and a filing cabinet key of goodness me, and they've all gone. In a good cause.
But in a good cause, which is getting to room 46 for the first.
I had so many garden shopping centres of the day.
Yes. Yesterday that didn't say garden shopping centre of the day. That just said your new home when I stopped play for the day.
So also, there's a weird thing. Let's see if it happens to yours as well. If I scroll left in the room things, and now go back right again, in the middle bit it stops saying how many dead rooms you have. If I go right and look at it, I look at it again, the middle line says 12 dead end rooms. There and there. No, go back there and go there. It will just randomly change the things it tells you about. And a really weird function.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Anyway, right, I have the moon pendant, which means I get to keep 2 random things today. I have an entrance cravat and an external. I get 12 allowances. Right. I also start with 6 gems and 1 money anyway. Yes, I finished in the freezer.
You froze your 1 money.
I froze my 1 monum. I'm going to throw my 1 monum into the fountain. One day I will drown the fountain. I'll find all that money. Of course. I think I should. Oh yes, because I can pick wildberries, so I should pick anything but that. So I should either take the tomb. I think I've done the tomb, or I should take the hovel while I have quite a lot of food. Or I could pick a wildberry.
You could do what's better than you could have random. The tomb does have got access downstairs.
Yes, but I do. I need to pick a wildberry, I think.
Wildberry, you
get. Okay, that is not expected.
No.
No.
I did not know that on the outer it gave you literally a random room.
No, I thought it gave you a random room from the standard supply, but okay.
You've got a conference room in the outer.
Okay, well, that's a very exciting thing to have happened, if slightly weird. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, I suspect that actually it's going to be a really disappointing day in which I, get like about, 7 rooms in and then turn into a forest of dead ends made entirely out of mustelids. Oh, but no, there's one thing I should definitely go because I got a passphrase, an admin passphrase, which I remembered, which you didn't remind me of, but I did ask you to. Never mind. Right. Anyway, state. What's the term? How can I use the terminal? Right, it's over there. Right. Hello. Right. Press enter. Admin key. Right. So. Oh, biscuits. So. It's Raver D, isn't it? Capitalization is important, isn't it?
I think so. It's got a lowercase button.
Does it? Where's the lowercase triangle?
So you can type it in application and change that.
No. I accidentally pressed right now. I think I want R2 for submit, don't I?
Yes, I can say so. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Ooh.
This admin key has been deactivated. Damn you! Fine. But I don't think I found anything that says any other admins yet.
I think you've not done anything else telling you any other admins yet.
I don't know that Anne Babbage would have been given an admin key for this. Otherwise, I would try hacking that, but with Babsy, I don't think Babsy. I've got no impression that because Reva D would be Danny Ravain's plus Babbe. Snooze. Hello. Because I can't spell, okay? Right. What have we got in our pockets? Ooh, we got a trophy.
Trophy for
Inheritance and
a
letter. Open in the event of inheritance. Oh, that's right. Let's scamper over here and try and actually read this thing. I must remember to go and sit down again before I move, otherwise I will fall over. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Riddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, well, at least one title anyway, will you be content to stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navarre, Herbert S. Sinclair. Right, and a shiny allowance, which means I have 12 whole munums. Right, so having munums, let's go back and sit down before I try and move again. Otherwise, it turns out I will fall over. I have demonstrated this in tests. They're quite embarrassing tests because I fall over. Right. Okay. Hello, Mr. Shiny Thing. Right, Edro. Right, Mount Holly gift shop, souvenirs for sale. Actually, I'm going to take a hallway with just one key, even though I've not seen the Mount Holly gift shop before. Also, I have a strong suspicion I won't be able to afford anything in it, because that is the way this game works. Right. You are a key, a veritable key. Let's open another door. Let's open a pantry on the side. Let's zip in here. Collect slightly money. And a banana. Gets me some feet, and let's go back to the other side and open up some more of rank 1, following whichever drafting strategy thing it was. Bedroom, spare bedroom, observatory. Well, since we're not on the corner, let's take the spare bedroom. Thank you, a random gem, that's quite nice. Kitchen, bedroom, kitchen. Let's take the kitchen. Well, it's completely pointless if I ever get it. Right, well, let's see if I can. I'm not going to buy anything yet.
A few feet, you might find it on the side.
That's true. Also got some money. let's take... Let's get a corridor. I'm not currently short of gems. And maybe I could do with gems later on. Definitely we take the breakfast nook, because it is very shiny. Because... And bacon and eggs is morning room, which is pretty shiny.
Annoying direction for security.
Yeah, I think that's fake security. Yes.
There was a choice of 3. They were to just get 2 keys rather than 1 key. There was always draft a load that you enjoyed. You get those pretty commonly anyway. And there was add bacon and eggs, which gets you 10 feet and lets you draft the morning room, which gets you 2 days today, 2 days tomorrow. So you could do that. Some of the rooms are a bit, which is best, but it's so utterly obvious which is the best one.
Might as well log into the network and sing our smallness of sixpence.
Use a set of boat since pocket snooze.
Right. I think I want remote terminal access. And probably let's take the lab and start an experiment since we're early in the day in particular. Come on. Let's set up an experiment. I'm almost ready to take 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, because I think I've got like 2, and that gets me like 2 keys.
Immediately, or
either immediately.
What's quite good if you the red room set your steps thing is good when you've got few feet to start with.
Yeah.
But you've already got 69 steps. So
yeah.
I tend to go for multiple and I get some letters. The letters are useful. Good. When you draw the draft drawing them, you want to take it because it's great.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to go for the red room one on the and the letter or something, but that's because I think you've got lots of things.
Yeah. I just think immediately a letter will be delivered to the mail room, because I don't really want to lose 5 steps. Because actually no. Let's do that, because I do have a kitchen there, so I can get some more feet.
70 feet already, and there's a kitchen, and
yeah, I've got 70
morning will be in the game, which makes you agree with enhances sustainability.
Yeah, assuming that I can.
Yeah.
Just return to main menu. Exit. Right, so we are here. We have robbed the whatnot. Which way is the everything? So let's open that door. Right, I can take the wait room, which is terrible at this point. I can take the courtyard, which gets me nothing connectivity wise, or I can take the boiler room, or I can bury that boiler room and go. Yes, because there's something outside that I want to power. Because right, can I remember where outside? Yes, I can. Can I remember how to get to it? No. Right, so I want to power this thing, because I've seen a diagram connecting this thing to something useful outside. So still. So so that's the correct position I want it to be in generally. So you are now powered on. So this is part of one of the long sets of tunnels outside. Where can I get to it from? So that red thing that I've just powered up, there's something that now means that something outside underground is now powered in one of the big tunnels, and I'm trying to remember which of the big tunnels and how I get to it.
Which big underground tunnels do you know?
And I think it's the one with the north door in it, so I don't want to go down the lift, I want to go down the passage thing, and the passage. The one next to the lift.
Sorry. There are two lifts. I thought you were saying I don't want to go down the foundation lift to go to the tunnel or something, but they're good to see.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to go to the chest lift.
No. So I'm going to go outside and do this now, because probably I'm going to want to do something else with the boiler room if I later on. I want to do this while I remember it, because I'm not going to remember it for 5 minutes. So 5 minutes. So let's go and do this while I've definitely got enough steps. Right, so I come down here, ignore that shiny lift over there of the gas thing. Come down here, I hope I come down here, yes. I think I have left everything in the correct state. And also, while I'm down here, I can pull the north door lever. Because...
you need to get in there.
So now, no, not that one, this door. Wiggle my way through the Wibbletrons. I think it's this one. Spend the time going where it's so hard to find that. I mean, I understand why, but also it's really annoying. Scamper down here. Scamper. Open the door. The gate, rather. Scamper. I just run straight past it. Not yet, anyway. Look, somewhere down here. I have managed to run straight past it. How have I managed to run straight past the bloody thing? I was looking out for it and everything.
Well, you want to run past the lever.
That's true. Let's go for the lever, because I can. To make total straight count. I have no more doors in here. Yeah, I have to sit through the cutscene of the door opening though. So right, we have opened the door. Right. Let's go back the other way. I saw it really easily the first time as well.
Now you see why I went past it.
Yeah. It's this side of the door, isn't it? It's that side. Okay, there it is, yes. Back. Right, so now. Haha, right, victory. Press this magic button, it does. What does that get me? I mean...
outside giant Eurotron.
That's a giant... terrifying Tron. I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's outside of the rotating gear thing you're right. You'll see it's very short.
Oh, right, so I can do up here. Or do something up here. Oh god, right, so it's too hot to think about this. So, I need to go back downstairs. It's a good job I'm doing this with lots of feet. I mean, I know that this outside bit doesn't tend to use that many feet, but I'm going to still use a non-zero number of them. That way is just still the thing. So now I go back to the Reservoir Garnier. So what I want to do is rotate this and hope that when I've rotated a bit I get something that leads to an Omicron. Probably I will. Surely that's an Omicron. Let's also take a moment to look up here and go, can I work out which of those things is now opened? No. Bollocks. Was I meant to have carefully looked at where all these things were from upstairs?
No, we don't need to. On the ground, so you...
I don't want to flip the up thing because then I can't get out from here.
Well, it depends whether you're in line with it.
Yeah, but then I'm stranded in this cupboard if I flip the up thing, and I'm not in line, which I can't do. Well, let's flip it and see what state it's in. And it's turning.
Now you can probably see where the other level was up.
That's true.
There.
That is not particularly helpful. Right. Let's at least bring this back to here, turny thing. So now, well, at least, so that's got a thing pointing. Where's the other end? It's here, you half-witted stoat. That takes me back over there, which has no turny thing. And there's a line, so I'm going to need to rotate it some more.
That's actually the reason. I found this puzzle is a lot easier if you don't try to solve it, just think, well, what can I actually do at this point?
Yeah.
There are only two things that need to face me, so I'll just try them both and see what happens.
So now I have to go back over here. So now which way? I just made it so that I now need to rotate it like a squillion times to get anywhere useful, probably. State. So now I can go back through here, and then I can go to this thing over here. This is so fiddly. Right. So now I can rotate this so that it's in some position. Oh yeah. So I think at this point I go over here and probably I swivel the up and down from.
Right. This is the down from, so this is the one that does it work.
What is this going to be? Right, so I need to put that back. I now need to turn the turny thing again to take me to the other of the two up and downy-trons, because that's all I can do. And hope that this leaves the things in a more useful configuration. Which it better bloody had to, because there's no more old biscuits. Well, I have to.
Let's keep going at this point.
Yeah, I have to keep at least.
That was supposed to be the shelf, but there's no button like that.
Yeah. Rotate. The things are rotating at the same rate. That is a cupboard that I can't get out of. So obviously what I want to do is from here rotate it either once or twice to line up with one of those two and see what that bit's doing. Which I can't remember because there's just too many options here.
One takes you to the...
So I want to take 2 round because that is going to take me to something that isn't a tunnel. Right, so here we are. We scamper back through the thingy. We don't try and go through the extreme cupboard of extreme. We come over here.
Back over the up and down again.
And back over and up and down and from, but a different up and down. But with things in a different state.
Yes, before you had the other arm coming towards you, now you've got this arm coming towards you.
So now, there's the thing. So now I'm here. And now I'm in a rotatitron. So now I need to rotate. Oh god.
Again, there's no choice.
I've got to rotate, yeah, just 2 rounds so I can get out. So now I go over here, then I'm going to rotate. No, I'm not.
You have to leave at this point now.
Oh yeah, I have to leave here. And now I go round to... Not there, you daft paper. Now I go round to the only other turny thing that I can get to do.
Yes. I think at first I was slightly overwhelmed, but then I realised actually you
Just
do
do
the only thing you could do at each step.
Right. So now I want to rotate things so that that one is pointing at probably that cupboard, and the other one is pointing at the shiny tunnel. I think. Oh, I've got that right.
Well, you can't see the other.
Can't see the other thing, so probably that is the right direction by a process of stitchination. We skip the cupboard of annoying and go for this thing. And we go over here, and we go over here, and we scamper back down this corridor, nip down here, nip along here, up here.
This, I think, is a series of windows you can see from the other place.
From the other side, which I saw earlier. Right, I can't go left or right here.
But you can actually what orientation you want to do.
Right, so now I want to rotate it round, well, one more.
Yeah, it could be one way, it could be around once more, or it could be around 4 times more. Because there are two arms to it.
Yeah.
So you have to do them in order on the grounds themselves. Otherwise you're rotating them.
Right, so where do I rotate from? Oh no, I can... Right, well, let's go back downstairs. Because I can't rotate it. Jesus, this is such a stupid thing. It's really annoying also that you can't see this from down there. I can press L2. It's just that the amount of turning and stuff I'm doing is kind of a bit first-person shooter disease.
I don't understand my question.
Oh no, there's a rotating thing here as well.
That's a question that you might understand.
I don't know. So that's one.
Yeah, it is. So
I mean... I mean, probably you can use Exceloids to do that kind of thing, but I'm not sure it sounds like fun. Right, so return that once. Go over here. What we get is a window. Ooh. Aha. So, dock level is, we have 13 things filled. Entry level is 6 things filled. Full drain is obviously 0 things filled. That is a very useful set of numbers if I can find some way of draining things. Oh gods, right, let's go and read the thing. Right, SA 502. Foreman's log 228, date 3/1/1917. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Well, that's nice, dear. It's on the other side of the room before I said, oh god, it's one of these things. Right. I hate these so much.
These are puzzle boxes.
Yes. They each come with rules, and some of the rules get explained at various points, but mostly...
Yes, I mean...
So
the different colours of things.
So, yellow sends itself upwards. I'm just doing this as a demonstration before I almost certainly press the reset button. I don't know what colour I want. I think I want black, so let's test that out. Yes, I do want black there. So if I click black... So black is...
There's a green and yellow one earlier, a pink and yellow one before that.
Black is permuting things on its row. Right. I'm going to have to... Oh, is there any way of sending... I've got no way of sending things down except by sending yellow. I'm going to reset that. Squawk. So, let's mute that. Let's try the simple approach. May possibly even the stupid approach. No, I need to permute that out of the way. Bollocks, I was hoping that... I clicked on the yellow, didn't I? Right, start that again. Right. Move black to the right. Push black up. Swap black to the left. So if I then push, I go up. Push up. Mute black. Let's see. That's fortunately a fairly simple one with a set of rules that I can easily internalise. Allowance token, hooray, right. So, anything else in here? I've read the thing, I've looked out, I've found the pump thing.
Maybe you're like a under Egypt or something, they're giving an allowance. I mean, it still seems to 10 times the business.
Also, like... Right, so, back out here, rotate things. I've rotated things once, so I now need to rotate things another 3 times, I think. One. 2. 3. Hopefully this is the only time I have to do this, because my god, the faff hamsters. But I think since there's only 2 things to visit up there, once I've visited them, they will stay visited.
And you can leave the bottom one. Obviously, you're going to put the bottom part of it while it's in the raised state, so you've only got to put it up and leave it.
So we go over here and go. Oh god, there's a thing with a date that I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I guess it's date. I think I know what date it is, but that's just slightly cheap. So it's either September or May at the moment. So don't. In March, that's true. So it's May. Are there any other numbers on there? And with that combination of things, you've got yourself an easily hackable
Yes.
stoat,
There is a clue elsewhere in the game.
which I'm.
Later on, you learn that Mars or
Oh my god, right. Excuse me, I'm going to go here and read this essay. Right. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Lord. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honourable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1980. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington or the famous estate to which he was in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considerate with their words. During their wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host secrets of this magnitude. Yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales. True or not, they seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worth, Lord. And we have found evidence of blackmailing letters elsewhere in the house. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Right, okay, thank you. You're all made of stoats. Did I see a year on that letter? I don't think I did. No, just said May 8th. Treasure trove. Let's add the treasure trove to my drafting pool. Oh God. Read this. Foreman's log, 102, 113, 1916. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of this crew realised what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. A dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Arindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all.
That black print you just picked up and added to your collection.
Probably.
You're going to go on to the last one.
Well, only a political one. Right, so now. Okay. Right, we've done this, unless some evil genie that's like an extra wing on that thing, then there's nothing else I can do. So, come down here, straight along here, we pulled the lever up. So now I just need to rotate this to some exit shaped location. Which probably is this one. Let's go. Squawk. 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 Right, so I can really do with finding some pump-related objects.
Yes, but that was a big chunk of important progress we just did.
That's true.
That'll be unlocked.
I'll be unlocked, but I don't have a key card, so I can't go up. So I won't use the feet to do that. So now I need to zigzag my way back out of the stupid basement, past all the random crap, past all the very taunting filing cabinets that were not.
Another thing you don't really want to do, of course, was chess.
Yes, solve the chess puzzle. So when I go into the house, I should be able to set the day to state. Right. Where are the stairs? There are the stairs. I always miss them coming out of there. Yeah, well, states. So, over here.
Right. Now, what's your house?
That one. Let's use the banner of the king. I don't know what I want to pick.
You're committed to picking something now.
I'm committed to picking something.
You make it back and get the one black floor thing.
I mean, most of them are dead ends, which is kind of a thing, but well, a lot of the black ones.
You only got one black thing.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Figured it out.
Right. Okay, so I've got 48 feet, 16 money. There is an ocean of the kitchen, which I'll probably visit next time I go to security. So instead, I'm going to go left and go to the pantry. Through the pantry, because I think I picked up the stuff in it to start with. Yes, I did. And let's open this door. Chapel using money. Don't really feel like it. Let's take a West Wing halibut. Let's open you. Is there anything interesting? Let's take an aquarium.
Ooh,
I can fill it back up even if it's not in the house, can't I?
yeah.
Let's.
The parlour gets you 3 gems and his house.
Yeah, let's take the parlour. Parlour, sleep parlour, parlour. Right, let's read the things before we do the thing. This box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. Well, I think by symmetry, those both have to be true and the gems have to be in the black box, and the puzzle is not harder than it seems, and therefore it's in the black box. I think it has to be both by symmetry. Yeah. Well, obviously, let's take the treasure trove, because I've not met the treasure trove before. Well, I've got a key.
A white box
With a moon on it.
Which contains a
green memo.
Which tells you that the green memo is always true.
Thank you, that's very helpful. Right.
And some money.
Some money. Which isn't very much this time, but will probably be more in the future. Right. Well, let's stoke along here. What can we have? I think we take the morning room. Yeah, it's pointing the right way.
Even more gems.
Yeah. I've read the thing. Gem, just check there's nothing random standing on there.
Gosh,
I've got a deposit key. Right, so I'd quite like
a place to put it.
a place to put it. I mean, I do have the moon pendant, and currently I've only got 2 items other than the moon pendant, but right, so. Storm, I guess bedroom shut me off. The observatory doesn't shut me off, but I'm fairly limited in current activities. It's either the observatory or a wild berry. Oh, what's observatory? I haven't observed for a little bit. 16 sticks is Southern Cross, that's quite nice, and Diamondus Major, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm now not going to see anything that requires me to have a squillion gems. It's true. Let's just check there isn't a random useful thing lying around. Let us open this thing. Where are we going? Weight room, lose half your feet. I don't think so. Commissary blocks me off. Let us take the drawing room. It's not an short of gems. Even less short of gems, because I can go and pick up the gem from here, because I've already opened the thing. Right, let us sort her. Let's just check for other crap. Great Hall is theoretically tempting, but I have only 1 key, so that is not. Yes. So I quite like the laundry. Let's maybe not take that. Let's maybe take the aquarium. Yeah.
That's productivity.
Yeah. Let's see, aquarium. Let us be delivered to the mailroom. I've completely forgotten what my experiment was. Let's sort of vaguely back downwards. Let's just check the diggy spot, which I can't do anything with. And I can take the passageway, or I can take the either of them. I'm going to take a wild berry because they're all a bit rubbish.
Oh, gosh, goodness me, you've got enough gems already.
Where the hell am I? The trophy room.
You're in the trophy room, which normally costs 5 gems to enter.
Well, which I could have afforded today.
You could have afforded, but you saved 5 gems or 8 gems, and therefore you now have to steal some gems from the world. And you put your trophy cabinet as well.
I'm going to look at my trophy cabinet. It's got a trophy.
I think they've entered the draft for once to get your first trophy.
Right, I've got a trophy. That's nice. Does it have any connectivity to anywhere? Oh, okay, it's only places I've already got to, so it's security. There is a gap I can fill in from the entrance hall, but it's not worth going back to the entrance hall just for that, I think. I think it is worth going upwards. I do only have now 1 upwards thing, unless I magically find a key card and get a foundation.
But, I mean,
oyster.
Why not? That's all we're going to do. That goes kind of thing, you know? You're not going to shove that forward.
I'm not currently going to shove. I have at least found 3 for that. That's nothing.
So key card
options, but not a key card drive. I need some keys or a key card, or because I've still done a big thing, so it's not going to work. You could go and possibly, well, you can go and put Piazza on, and I drag back to the entrance hall and call everything staked. Which way am I going? Yeah. Yeah, no keys. Squillion gems. I really like the freezer. But I've done this. That's why I have a squillion. One of the reasons I have a squillion gems. But still, I mean, there's a bunch of new rooms, and I've done the outside thing. So it's not like a total loss. And maybe I'll find the freezer in the entrance hall. Could happen. Probably won't. Great for weight room passageway. I don't have anything.
I think you pick a wild berry. You either get a signature as a key, or you get a
key card or something. It's under.
Oh well, that day's over.
That day is over. Let us.
Nothing red. Okay,
Yeah.
so you.
I got.
No, you could have gone for a red one after all. Therefore,
Oh, yes.
got a letter. You got
That's true.
Well, start a new day.
That's true. I shall call it a day. We might have to pause while we eat pizza.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to finish marking this for another 5-10 minutes. No start pizza, so.
This is worth eating a little bit later because it's a bit warm. Obviously, Simon can nuke a thing whenever Simon wishes to nuke a thing. Rustic Villa. Rustic villas don't usually have rotundas and things in. Title rooms 21, rank reached 5, steps taken 62, items found 2, new rooms 2.
Trophy room and 0.
Yeah.
Who's up?
So, and I can't be out conference room in an outer room, so that made no sense. I will save and continue and call it a confused mustard. Right, let's go and pick up my allowance just in case. Let's go outside, let's go and see what there is. It's not forbidden to go faster. I do mix up left and right mouse shoulder buttons there, so that I accidentally do a map attack when I'm trying to walk faster. Right, I'm out of berries, so next time I try. So I think I need to take the tool shed for 2 special items. Because that is the most obviously useful thing. I found a shovel. Come on, give me the shovel. Yeah. And a sledge hamster. It'd be nice if I found some other bits to go with them. I'm not going to find them in this cupboard, so let's start off back to the house. I could optimistically go and pull the north door lever, but that feels a bit optimistic. In any case, if things are going that well, I can probably get to it from the foundation. So, let's take a workshop. Go and open the other door, just to see what there is. Let's take the corridor. Let's open you up, what are you? Let's take a passageway and then to it, having gone into the workshop and gone, what have we got in the workshop? We have a battery pack. It's quite nice. But I really need the broken lever to go with it. So I'm pretty sure if I go and actually test what I've got.
Ooh, you're in the workshop.
Yeah. Sadly,
Oh, you need a broken hamster.
I need a broken hamster to make anything really useful. So, but I thought I'd pick the workshop since I had some stuff and it gave me the battery back, which was quite nice of it. Other things that I would quite like. Oh, let's take the parlour. I've got nothing in the coat check at the moment. I mean, it might be worth taking it so that I've got somewhere to put things, but I think I'm going to take the parlour for the 3 gems. Hopefully the 3 gems, unless I stoat it up like a stoat. Right, what have we got? The black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. The box with a false statement contains the gems.
Let's say with this level of puzzle. When you get after about 40 or so, you start having 2 sentences per thing, and there are things like every sentence with an odd number of words is false. I just stop bothering to do them after a while. I mean, the maths job's still fun, but these are the bit.
So,
No goats, no cars.
No states. Well, I think the thing here is that
Clearly, you should have bonus if you draw the Great Hall next to the pole.
I think the things have to be in the black box. I think things have to be in the black box because otherwise there's no way of working out which box these things are in.
Black box is not empty.
The statement of the black box
It's the
is
only
true.
colour that's actually meant. It doesn't say. Ooh.
The only colour that's mentioned is black.
No, but if precisely one of the other two is false, though, this could be referred to a different box.
Yes.
So you're not actually done straight away.
But you can't tell then which of those. And that's true, yes. Because then it would be in blue, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So what does black say again?
Black says a box with a false statement contains the gems.
So, does the black box contain the gems?
So, if that's true,
Does the black box contain the gems?
so if this is true, then the black box doesn't contain the gems.
Just looking at this statement. Just look at the black box. Does
Yeah.
the black box contain the gems? Supposing the black box does contain the gems, is that statement true or false?
Then that statement is if the gems are in there, then that statement is true, and that's a contradiction. So I can't. Yes. Yes.
So they're not in the black box.
Yes. And if statement of the black box, if that's
Well, if you know they're not in the black box, you now know something about the blue statement.
yes, that is false. So that
you know that blue is definitely
false. And if that's true, then that is true. And if that's false, then that has to be true by the rules of the state. So things have to be in the blue box. And ooh, magnifying glass. Excuse me, I'm about to go get some gems and then sort of back to the workshop and go, ooh, burning glass. And then go, bollocks, I didn't take the tune. Right, let me get some gems before I forget what the everything is. Do I need the metal detector? I thought I needed the battery pack and the magnifying glass. Do I need it? States.
Battery pack goes with the shovel, sledgehammer to make the power hammer, and jackhammer, and goes with the compass to make the electromagnetic.
Well, anyway, right. So states. Let's not go there then yet. Let us saunter vaguely upwards. Let's take security, because security is usually useful. What have we got in our pockets today? Is there anything lying around? No one's left an apple lying around in the break room. Right. So, keycard system settings. Set security level to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. Security menu. I might as well view the estate inventory, which is, it turns out, not very interesting. Let's look into the network. Snurmung. I think I want some remote terminal access. Let's view some active terminals. Probably I want the lab because I need to start an experiment. What am I doing? I have no idea. One day there'll be lemon-soaked paper piazza. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so that's the red steps. Right, I'm going to take the spread dirt on the driveway because I've got a shovel.
Could do, yes.
Or I could take the mailroom. Let's take the mailroom because it is slightly more
That's a
plot
long-term
relevant.
thing.
Spread dirt on the driveway while I've got a shovel, I think. So let's take the next time 3 times you open a locked trunk because I've got a sledgehammer, which means I can actually open trunks. To guarantee that I will not see a trunk or game, or we'll see, things. Right, let's stop the experiment. Enter to return to the main menu. Exit the hamster. Right, so where am I? Which way am I going? Let's go this way and see what we can join up with in the halibut. Well, okay, that's not the most joining aspect to have the hallway in, but it does mean I can go in and get a key, which is
better than having it
probably useful.
pointing at a team.
It's true, yes, that's true. Let's take the halibut. Burton. Pick up a key. Might as well see what's north of it. I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, well, I'm take the hallway closet.
Yes,
Because I've got only 3 items. Maybe one will be key. No,
coin
I get
purse,
coin
yeah.
purse.
You have now got the compass and the battery pack. That will get you the electromagnet, which isn't really very useful.
Which is not particularly useful.
When you go to the doctor, so it's funny.
Yes, just right. Shall we? Let's continue. Let's go back down and see what's stoating off the corridor. I just need to find a broken lever somewhere. Well, there isn't currently one on the estate because otherwise security would have told me so. Right, what have we got in our pockets? It's
magnifying glass is nice. Sorry, metal set was nice to look for.
I can totally have, but that's kind of pointless because I've just taken the thing.
Food and the money.
Yeah, let's take pantry. So I'll get slightly feet and some money. It's an apple. Oh, my coin purse has got me slightly more money. West Wing Hall or Breakfast Nook. Breakfast Nook does close me in, even though it does get me stuff. And I've got 2 doors north. Let's take the Breakfast Nook because I am quite short on keys. And putting the morning room in the draft for the day is kind of useful. Oh, and there is a trunk. Right, well, I'll hit it with a hamster. Right, that's got me a thing. That's got me a lock-picking kit, which is almost entirely useless, but anyway.
You should eventually let it mail them that.
I think so, yes.
No, don't have driver.
Oh yes, driveway, because I want to shovel this today. Right. So... I mean, okay, losing money is slightly annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I do have a fair amount of it. Let's take the chapel and go straight. Clonk. Oh, I need to take a courtyard for exciting connectivity. Ooh, big spots. Big hill. What do we get? Coin! Do we get anything else? No broken levers or shovels sticking around here. I mean, shovels. You know, broken levers I wouldn't expect, and shovels I would expect one. Got nothing of interest. Oh, but there is a chest. There is a chest, a veritable chest. Bunk. that has got me the car keys, guaranteeing I will never see the bloody garage ever again. What have we got? Where are we? Which way are we pointing? Let's see. Well, I think of those. I'm going to take the morning room. Which has in it a gem and another gem. I've read it several times previously, but basically it's naming me Simon Thingy, provisional heir of Mount Holly.
Which way? The Baron died, and we were in the morning.
Oh, probably, yes.
Yes. I always did the morning when they start like these.
I've got a lucky rabbit's foot, so I might find more items. Come on, broken lever, broken lever, broken lever. Or a garage, because I've got the car keys. Yes, I've got the car keys. I'm going to take the garage while I have the car keys. And also, lot. There's a nice number of keys. Let's just check. There is a broken lever mysteriously lying around on this bench. So sadly there isn't. Car keys, right. Open this trunk, which contains some oil cans and an upgrade disc. That's kind of shiny. Right. At some point I have to go back to security. Can I open the car door? Open that door. Pass myself everything. And that's got me. Oh God. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's scheduled, and I don't think he'll be hoisting the car today. But you can never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Right, well, there we go. It's an exciting note. I'm stoked. Right, so where the hell am I? Where am I going? Whose pig is this?
Right,
so I'm definitely going back.
Half of one of the pizzas.
Yeah, half of something. Just scroll at me what piazzas are available. Right, so back through here, back into the courtyard. I'm going to go back to security again eventually because it's got a door. So I'll keep an eye on my feet situation. I'll have half a margarita, please. Drawing room. Right, pick up the gem. Let's see what I get by going this way. I can get a storeroom, a bedroom. Let's get a storeroom. And then let's go back round and see what else there is. Ooh, 2 keys. Oh yes. I upgraded the stateroom, didn't I? Swimbird, rah. Check there's nothing else lying around here. No. Right, out we go. Let's draft this, but probably not go through the door. Oh, come here, I can redraw. Let's redraw to something that... Let's take the den. And ignore it for the time being, and go back through and... So, right, let's go into the chapel. Trunk. Into the passage. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Into the passageway. Up to this door. What's behind this door? So I put the guest bedroom there for some feet, because it is dead end. billiard room there, which is... billiard room sometimes has an interesting key, so let's... billiard room, let's just check for other random stuff. Right, oh gods, let's try and do this. So, 17 is 17. 12 divided by 4 is usually 3. Right, so 11 plus 7 is 18, divided by 3 is 6. Oh god, 1 plus 19 is 20, minus 6 is 14, times 2 is 28, divided by 7 is 4. Okay, I'll just get 2 boring keys, but I have got some more keys. Oh, well, that's because of estates. Right. So I'm going back to security with my upgrade disc. And also to, fill in some of the lower ranks. I'll also check the inventory of the estate while I am there, because I can. Right. Press triangle to learn the ways of the upgrade. Press enter. Courtyard. Right, oh gods. Courtyard plus 2 gems. Courtyard 5 dig spots. Courtyard. I can't quite read that from here. Courtyard is always left unlocked. Oh. I think I'd take courtyard. Because. I think I'll take courtyard. It's either that or 2 gems. So I've successfully upgraded that. While we're here, let's check the estate inventory, which probably is not very interesting, but 1 gem and 1 trunk. That's probably in a room that I've just drafted, like the den. Yes, it's probably got a gem and a trunk in it, but I should look out for the thing. Right, let's try and stagger up the east side a bit. So, well, of those, I think we take the spare bedroom. Because everything else boxes me in, apart from the den. Or I could laundry room in the hope that I find something useful to do with get the key back and try and find things.
I mean, you've got connectivity from the den, you've got 2 exits.
Yeah, and I've got 9 keys. So let's take the laundry room. Go and try and pick up a key. And go. That coat hanger was briefly really exciting because I thought it might be a broken handle, but no, it is just printing. Yeah. Key. And a dig spot well, not a dig spot, an X marks the state. Right. I do not wish to engage in any money laundering at this point. So now we need to leave here again and go back down to the entrance harbor. Stare tauntingly at my list, going,
I mean, you can combine the coin first and the rabbit's foot to get more money.
That's... Lucky Rabbit's Foot gave me more items, though, so I think I want...
Okay.
I think I want that. Right, now, which way do I want to go? Whichever way, I have to go through the chapel, so let's go for passageway. Right. Chapel, thunk. Courtyard. Courtyard. Drawing room. Den, which contains a gem and probably a chest. Not, I've just walked past one in one of my other rooms and you can call me a stick. Oh no, there it is. What have we got in our pockets? It's, ooh, 2 dice, baby. Right, I think I have opened the thing 3 times, so I've probably got 3 letters in the mail room.
There you go, you've got 3 piles of dirt in the driveway.
Oh, 3 piles of dirt in the driveway. That's better than a stoat in the teeth of a hamster. One of life's very famous sayings.
Yeah.
Let's try lock picking.
Indeed.
Right, what have we got in our pockets? I've got a vault key, haven't I? No.
No, you've got filing
I've got a filing cabinet key, so I've got.
You're 2/3 of the way to building a power.
2/3 of those building a power.
You are quite long.
Yes. Kitchen then, I
Probably
think.
the
Kitchen gets some
knowing that
food.
you made it in the pool.
Yeah.
Have you made it a colour day yet?
Yes. I made it black to get the yesterday.
Because I say if you don't do it yet.
Yeah.
If you do decide later on you want to try to get, if you do get a chance to build the power, then you can make it a red day for it.
Yes, that's true. I could. So, no point in baking and eggs in because.
Well, it gets you 10 feet.
Well, yeah, but I mean, rather than club sandwiching, say.
Yes, but you can club sandwich and bake the eggs.
Yes, it's true.
Although 4 bananas would get you 12, so
yes. Right, I shall stop there with bananas, and obviously I can come back later. Just check there's nothing lying around in the kitchen. Nothing obviously lying around in the kitchen. Let's try using lockpick kits, which... Yeah, it's just that they're mostly kind of pointless. Well, out of that lot, let's take the commissary, which joins up with the foundation.
Presumably on the grounds that not everyone is any good at lockpicking. I'm sure if you handed me a lockpick, I could perfectly well say to get into any lock you like.
Oh yeah, I mean, there is that. What can I get anything good with the commissary? I can get banana, gem, key, set of gems. So I don't think I need to get any of those particularly urgently. Also, I can't get keys, set of gems because I don't have enough money. So the foundation is that away, but I think I'm probably going to go back to the den and see what else I can get to, knowing that the foundation exists.
Any idea what kind of game Dirigiblock even is?
It's a state.
In my head, it's another name for Tetris or something very like it.
Possibly. I mean, there are dirigibles mentioned in some of the text in the game, so it's probably to do with dirigibles. However, I've always taken it to be being added to the game soon is an in-game joke kind of thing. It's not actually going to be there. People still think after a year and a half, oh, we'll be added soon, we're in the next patch or whatever. But why would you really want to play a random Space Invaders game?
Well, I think. I mean,
that does happen. There's definitely a thing that people will absolutely believe is going to indicate the sequel. Arthur C. Clarke's novel, One Day with Rum.
I'm looking around at stuff.
Arthur C. Clarke's novel, very old novel, One Day with Rum, involves exploring this spaceship built by advanced aliens, and they notice that everything is done in threes with triple redundancy, so if one breaks, you've still got two. And then at the end of the book, they leave the spaceship and get away safely. And the very last line is that the captain of the exploring ship, keeps thinking to himself, the Romans do everything in threes.
And therefore it's part of a trilogy.
Everyone assumed that, but he had no intention of working a trilogy. Later, someone persuaded him to anyway. He really shouldn't have listened.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Oh, the people who are taking this game, the dissections of it, they're just amazing. You've seen the meme picture of the man next to the board with all the lines on the arrows and the ridiculous conspiracy board.
It's like that.
It's like that, only more so.
I mean, the game's quite like that anyway. So
no, I know, but it's astonishing some of the things I've seen.
What, you were gibbering at me?
No.
Okay, I thought you were trying to stop me going through a door.
I was going to say, I'm being shone up by the lights of that window.
Okay, well...
I went like this, and then Simon said...
Right, okay, that confused me. I thought you were...
being dazzled, I can't see all that.
Let's take the pool. The pool is interesting.
I've
got some keys. And I can go back to the laundry room and launder some keys into more keys. Or I could pick up this key here that's, just lying around. Let's check for anything else lying around. I might as well... No, I'm not going to open this door while I'm here, because if I take the... I'd prefer to take the locker room here. Pump room? Evil? Pump room? But it's... anything in particular I need to do now, except
So you know
to...
something about reservoir water levels?
Well, that's true, yes. So let's take the pump room. Now let's go and investigate the store in case I get the locker room. What's the point in having a bloody lockpick if you can't pick any bloody locks? Wine cellar is in the pool, which gets me 3 gems. But no, library has actual, like, connectivity, so let's... Connection. I've got a book to pick up, but I should possibly go and investigate pump room. Right, so reservoir levels. So I think I should drain the aquarium slightly. Oh no, hang on, let's do this the easier way, which is to post it. So, greenhouse. Greenhouse. Is, I've got a thought which bloody number it was, that is 5. Greenhouse is 5. So that is pump 1. And I wish to... Oh no, I've got full tank, so I can't pull from the greenhouse at the moment. No, what I'm going to do is push to the reservoir from the tank. Reservoir is 2, so that can be either tank. And so I want that. Oh, biscuits. I think I have to fill that up because I can't control that more precisely. I'm just going to have to do this, and then I drain it by 1 notch. No, hang on. I now need to so now I want to drain from the kitchen to the tank, and then from the reservoir to the tank, and that will, I think, get me the right. No, no. So kitchen is 4, which is tank 2. Oh God, I can't do this. I'm too hot and too hungry. I'm trying to reduce the reservoir by 1 notch.
Currently, the kitchen can take and the pool can take 1 unit.
Yeah.
So let's say the tank's in currently.
So
that one's
empty.
If you empty the reservoir into that tank,
yeah,
then empty 1 unit from that tank into the pool or the kitchen, then pull that tank back
to
the reservoir.
So right, so I
push the reservoir to tank 1.
Push reservoir tank 1. It's the opposite of what I actually just did.
Isn't it? That's not reservoir, is it?
That one's reservoir, yes. So, state. Come on, give me. So, kitchen or pool. So, pool is 4, which is the wrong tank, but thing is 6, which is the right tank. So 6. So I want to push from tank. No, that's cool. Fortunately, it's in the lock at the moment. Right. That means something over here is not pointing the right way. So I'll push. Nope, not that one. Aha, that has pushed over to there. That now is now one thing. So now I unselect you, select reservoir, and no, but hang on, that's fine. I can push. I can just push that because that's the thing. Good lord, faff monkeys. I don't think very well when it's hot. Well, that's not the right thing for the reservoir, is it?
Sure.
Right. Reservoir is now in a correct position.
Yes. And as you say,
Well, yes. It's now should be in a state where you can, in theory, row across it. So fountain. So I can drain things. Okay, I shall pause and call it a stove and eat some cancer. Let's make a drink. Let's try muting the microphone while I do that, which I think is Mute. Let's resume the thing. So I've done something with the reservoir,
It's now level 13.
but equally I can put stuff into this tank, which is interesting. Yes, because I just have. Yes. Yes, look.
It looks empty to me.
One thing in it.
You're putting in there.
Thought I did. I thought when I
Right.
did pump 4.
Right.
Nah.
Right.
Oh, stowed.
Go to your map.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it.
Okay.
That needs spoilers.
Big one for my imagination.
They didn't never go load once.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. Right, so fountain.
You can't empty the fountain while the reservoir in that state.
No. Right.
Actually, you probably can if you fill the area. If you can go down. Look, there's a free space in this tank.
There's space in one tank.
You've got 3 or 4 space in there.
And I've got...
And you've got 6 space in there, 1 in the kitchen, and there are 12 in this. So you go into the fountain. You fill the kitchen and the aquarium. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Probably
right.
that's it. So push to the fountain.
Right, let's put everything back into at least neutral, because otherwise I will get very confused. I mean, I am easily confused, so, you know. So fountain is number 1, which means it goes to whichever tank it feels like. So I need to switch this thing over to tank 1. I think I should switch to tank 1. Okay, that is fine. So I think that's what that means. So, right, now I want to put it up to pull from the fountain to this tank, I think. Up. Push to tank.
Are you pushing for the right thing? That's from the 3, which is the aquarium. You're probably pushing from the aquarium.
Oops, stayed.
You have to use 2-1.
There's the middle one. Oh, I always get this wrong. At least I put that back into state. Right, so.
Good, what you're doing.
Right, untick fountain. Put this one back into the neutral position.
Actually, you can get it down to 1 level, but you can't quite do it fully without the reservoir being full. It's probably justified to ignoring that.
Possibly just as that. So, let's push to Mr. Aquarium-y. So, which one is the Aquarium-y?
The left one you put it into.
So, I want to down this one. Down, down. Oh, the brown. State. Lower.
Actually, it's the middle one takes work.
No.
You leave that one in the you always have to push to the aquarium. You leave on the left there.
Yeah.
We'll push from the
So now I untake that. Great, one puzzle. Yeah, that's 4. Right, I'm not going to bother to faff more.
You may as well fill the kitchen and fountain while it's the kitchen and the aquarium while they're in that position. So just press the aquarium.
Yes, I think it's back.
You know what's in there now. That being filled is good.
Yes, that's fine.
You may as well fill the kitchen as well.
That's true. So let's put those both back into neutral, so that I don't accidentally push the wrong way and have to undo things. So kitchen is 4.
Kitchen feeds the big tank. Tank 2, sorry.
Tank 2 is so.
Which is already filled, so you can pull from that.
So I now. That's down, isn't it? Down at 4. That's filled.
If you look at the tanks, there are probably 3 spaces right there.
So there's now
1, 2, and that one.
One, that one, yeah. Which is not quite enough to drain.
Do you want to do? Want to be able to do the fountain while you're here? Press the fountain button again.
And I need to put
Ready one.
1, 2, push.
So they go in the back and that's exactly why
In the back bit.
in the back.
Yeah, right.
But you can now go and investigate the not very the Roy virus.
Reservoir.
You can go north and if you get the boiler room and go, don't do this properly.
Right, well, let's.
What got these on?
I've got rerolls.
Ooh, why does that connect?
So,
If you got the
yeah, I mean,
I think you don't want to.
let's redraw.
Redraw. I got the boiler. Wow. You make it red there or something?
No,
Okay. Redraw?
I think I redraw that again in the hope.
Oof. What was that? I want to get the aquarium from the stone.
Or take the walk-in closet in case it's got a broken thing. Because I've still got a way out from the library if I really want it, but I'm more likely to go and explore the reservoir. But
Gem, keycard, gem, salt cellar. Oh, there you go.
Salt cellar. Right, let's just check that there really is nothing else lying around looking like a broken lever. No, there's nothing else lying around looking like a broken lever. Well, swan, probably. Oh, that does mean I can go to the foundation. Well,
you try the other door of the library? What's that? You've got a key card now.
I've got a key card now.
Basically, trying up here. You've got plenty of feet to go down to the reservoir later.
That's
You have to see if you get anything useful.
Yeah. Right, so, let's do it. Ooh. Which is off the other side of the library. And in the library,
What do you think?
I have got
Yay!
Swinburne! Check out the card. And average debt bond marble. Still not seeing any names that are plausibly a thing. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not sea bird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. That doesn't rhyme either. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wondering why daring feels just like defeat. Now, some of those words are bolded, mostly dare. And some things I think, right, well, I can't see anything there that indicates that I should inspect it closely with a magnifying glass, but obviously I should do a close-up of Plaintive Swimbird look because... Right, and then go, oh, Swimbird. It's so swimmy. Let's just look around in case someone has thrown a chest or a stone here. No. Don't have a watering can, so that's not the most useful thing in the world. Let's try my lock.
What?
My lock picking kit worked.
Now, unfortunately,
I don't have a vault key
you
today.
have a vault key. In that case, probably you want to go for the
Conference.
money either.
Yeah, conference room.
The office wasn't too far, was it?
That's one, but
Oh no, I think the previous game office was okay.
yeah. Haven't got an office today. Let's go for the south door first of all, fill in some of the gaps. Christ almighty, that worked twice. Well, let's take the locker room because I have slightly stuff. Slightly keys anyway. Right, so I assume the useful things are always in the last one you try, so I'm going to try...
No, the really useful things were in set lockers.
Okay. What was that?
I guess at the witch.
Okay. Right, well...
However, this has now spread keys into the conference room. So go and see how many keys you've got.
That's true, because it is, in fact, only next door, so...
1,
keys. Give me the... Yeah, I'm going there eventually. I'm just checking.
And they're all in the basement.
Okay. I'm just checking because I don't know this yet.
Fair few. I mean, there are more lockers than there in the world.
12 keys. But I think what I'm going to do is, with the locker room in this orientation, I'm just going to systematically go along, because then I'll know which ones I've tried. That has got me a deposit box key, so...
You should have got it rolled.
Yeah, but time doesn't work in that direction.
Yeah.
Well, if I pick it up again, I don't have a particular use for going to room Squillian, room 46, so I can always... You're not a locked door, you are a locked door. Maybe someone have keys in, that would be helpful. No, you're just an empty locked bar. Stoats. Right, so now... Oh, a stoat. Where is room 46? Connection, Quanto, theorised. I know where room 46 is, I found it. Leaning towards red herring. Right, well, there's nothing useful in there. Thank you very much, locker room. Oh, 2 apples. That's kind of nice, although I could really do with small keys. Nope, you are an empty locker. Unfortunately, I can't lock with any of these 2 gems, which is quite nice, but not actually what I'm looking for today. 2 apples, like ooze. Empty space. Thank you so much. Two gems. Two gems and some money. I have the laundry room in this house.
Right.
So I could get more keys in theory, can't
You
I?
can get, no, you could change, you'd spend 10 money to change your 2 keys, your 1 key and 2 coins into 2 keys and 1 coin.
Okay.
Why would not waste your last key, otherwise you can't open the doors in this firm's room.
Oh.
You'll see what doors to.
It's true.
Both half times now.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
I'll save that key then.
sadly,
It's not right next to the thing.
is it connectable at all? No. The round is more likely to have stuff.
It's okay, I was just thinking, so ducts. Is that on the pool and locker room ducted?
There's a conference room, isn't it? The locker room isn't either.
Yeah, but the pump room, oh right, yes, of course, because it's not going straight through the pool. Yes, okay, it only goes where the doors go. Let's take the
It might have a chest, I think it's got
veranda.
probably most likely to have things.
Let's take a veranda. Big diggy hole. Shoot. Well, that was, thank you, that was a very worthwhile game. Right. Box, which has a lot of money in it. A diggy hole, which contains a key. Oh, that's me one more key. A gem, which gives me a gem. And another key. That's quite generous on the old keys. Right, so what can I get below here? Let's use the lockpick kit. Let's...
Your last key. You got 3 keys.
I've got 3 keys. Wine cellar, 3 gems. Showroom.
Can't spend any money.
I can't spend.
Crafting studio will get you. You might get them if you've got them. You can buy them. Crafting studio will get you a new room.
New room, I think. And an apple, which, you know, is not to be seen as that, but I'd rather key. So the Great Halibut layout is the deceptive.
You're not going to meet it, are you? The top edge is on the edge of the great one. Oh, you can let the right from the foundation.
I could get in foundation if anything were to happen. Just check no one has left carelessly a giant leveret lying around. So daunting. Right. Casino, vestibule, kennel. The vestibule seems slightly more useful for me. Let's go for vestibule first of all, and add that to my collection. Right, so out. Right, well, since I'm going through here, let's go and open the room, the conference room, and then decide whether I want to try and open another locker in here. I've got a vault key, so I should take the vault. I've got the gems to do it as well. And I've got lots of money. Anything else lying around there? No, nothing lying around there. We have a point rook. Right, so what number vault key do I have? 149. Probably not particularly interesting. Oh, that's an allowance token. Some more money. And a passport, a red Fenaries passport. User interface of that's Fenaries. That's a sigil. I know what sigils are because I found a thing. So that says ID and a set of letters going downwards, which is kind of suspicious. Fenaries, F-A. Samantha Hayes, Elysium, 1254, female, database U84, 94, diplomatic pass. Thingy. Right, wow. That's a thing. Sure. So I've got one key left. Do I go from the foundation and try to pick something, or do I open another thing in the locker room?
You've got plenty of feet. I would say go off to the foundation because you might get to get to rooms that give you more keys. But if you're in the locker room, you get use up your key.
Yeah, and then it's state I can't possibly get anywhere else. So did I draft a dining room? No, not today. I think.
It's incredibly dead anyway.
Yeah, right. So library. Food. Go south and to the thinking room. In fact, the dining room. And I can eat.
But he's not going to show it.
Yeah. That's 20 feet. 21 feet, because I've got a salt side shaker. Right, so now I go south from the dining room to the den. I go into the kitchen. Probably not going to buy anything in the kitchen because, well, thing. Is there anything useful in the commissary? Well, let's buy a key in the commissary. Actually, let's buy as many keys as it will let me in the commissary, because then I can
reservoir seat as well. You can go to the reservoir and back. Yes, or you go to the street, you can get the showroom. Buy some bananas, buy some gems.
I'll buy one set of gems because that gives me 10 gems, which is a lot of gems. And I can, I've got a lot of feet. I can come back here. Right, so foundation. Do I currently have a key card? Yes. No, that's a... Yes, I do. It's just cunningly disguised.
Cool.
A nail, thank you. What about this other digger spot? Turnip. 6 feet, 7 feet, because I have a salt stoter. Right. Come on. Climb up the stupid bloody thing. So, spare bedroom, nursery, or solarium? Spare bedroom. Yeah. Let's take a spare bedroom. Okay. Looks like a spare bedroom to me, Gov. There's no chests lying around. Is a spare gem, because obviously I needed more gems. So, I can draft the bedroom. Cloister seems like I'm wasting connectivity, so let's take the bedroom.
Yeah.
I think. Let's check for random stuff in the bedroom in case someone has left a dice or a gem or a stoat around. Darkroom lab. I'm going to take the clock tower because I've not taken the clock tower. And tomorrow I will start each day with one thing for each tomorrow room I have, which is at least 2, so I'm going to start tomorrow with a couple of keys, which is kind of nice. That says, I think that says a time. I'm probably miles off the time. Just way off the snoozle. I'm not sure I'm going to get back down this staircase without giving myself.
What is it? Yeah, that'll be quite a long one.
Yeah. Well, how long would that Blackrock? How long would that be in game time? Just so that I.
Currently, it's what, 6?
Yeah.
So it's going to be just over 7 hours in game time. It's going to be about tomorrow morning.
Okay, so if I'm still playing in an hour, then I'll be pretty spoiled.
In the same run.
Yeah.
Your house is almost full. Right, you can. Okay.
Or stopwatch. Oh well, never mind. He's been opening doors. Well, I don't think I can get back there.
There's no way you can get to the side if you're in the
Southward, I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward, I see a crow. Dark are the days coming. 4. SACRED. Right, wild stoats. Is there anything else in here? Stoat watch and a swan. Right, next time I know not to pick stupid bloody stopwatch up until the thing that I'm miles away from where I actually want to use it. Yeah. I might have, saved 8 keys or something. Given how long it's taking me to get down the stairs, which has taken nearly 20 seconds.
And where are you now?
So, right, I'm now in the bedroom. I'm going back up to the spare room and to the foundation.
You've got a chance of 4 now, 7.
Maybe. I mean, I could try. If I do that, I'll East Wing Halibut. Halibut. What is there in here? What I'm most looking for, is there a chest or is there a key lying around somewhere? But no, right, let's open this door. Lockpit kit. Which is working really well.
The bedroom was a laboratory.
Yeah. And let's stoat in.
But no, wait, I'm not taunting.
Wow.
Oh, an extra 5 as well.
Sleep mask.
So many feet.
I've got so many feet, I can run everywhere. What I can't do is do anything. Right, so let's go north from here. Now I have to be lucky. Oh no, I can't get full house unless I can open the west antechamber.
Not got secret garden key. Okay, you probably can't go there.
Well, you never know. I might be able to get something. Let's
You
look.
need to get the secret garden key and then get the secret garden in the next like 2 weeks.
Well,
Is
let's...
that fitting?
No, observatory is fine. Let's take the observatory. I mean, I've got no problems with getting back to look at. Maybe I'll get some keys. Just check no one's left anything nice lying around on these benches. No. What do I get with 17?
Key.
I get a key. Which...
Extra apples and 2 chests in here.
That's fine.
If you come all the way up.
But right now I should saunter vaguely on upwards. Treasure trove, utility closet, or dark room. Treasure trove gives me the northward connectivity I want. Gives me more money than I know what to do with. And at least I can see what plans I'm drafting. So let's... Treasure trove. You're blue with a crescent moon, so this is second... It does require you. If I miss something in the locker room, I know which lockers are open. Green memos in white boxes are always lies, thank you. That contradicts the one that we just got.
But you know before.
Blue is always true.
That wasn't a memo, that was a thing.
State. Right. Okay, let's try lock picking, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, gymnasium, I've got a squillion feet. Let's take the gymnasium. Let's go north in case I can skip garden, because maybe I can get a music room here. Planetarium, boudoir, servants' quarters.
Boudoir gets you dice at least.
Servants' quarters gets me a lot of keys.
That's true. I think it's you lot. They get you 1, 2, 3, 4 keys.
Something like that.
I've got a very 4 keys. Boudoir get you 2 dice. So you can do more things at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to take servants' quarters because that's not our reason stoked. Gets me some more feet. I've not been in here before. Right, let's read this. Oh, if I have. Partly, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say over the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post in service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. I always have all details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humour of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. So that is Mr. So that was who was that to? That was Hartley. Ooh, that green thing. There are 12 major keys, thank you. That's probably not some keys. Yeah, it's okay, I'm still looking. No bells, can't do anything interesting. What do we got here? We have a chair that doesn't look very interesting. A sock on the bed that doesn't look very interesting. Beds. A chest that I can't open. A thing that I can't open. A box that I can't open. grain and no. Wheat and heat, W. And there's a bin which has got. Oh my god. Right. Mr. Ruota, Mrs. Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network and maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone. I apologise in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connections seems to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. Admin K. First 4 letters of your last name followed by first initial. The first and fifth character should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph.
That's a stupid policy for action keys.
This is 1993. I mean, it was only
still stupid in
it was only slightly stupid in 1993 rather than totally idiotic in 2026. So.
The first one we read earlier, with OAD, I instantly guessed what the problem was when I logged into a different person.
Yeah, but I hadn't met any of their names.
So it's addressed to Mr. Ruota, but didn't know the first character.
That I can't remember if I do or not. And I'm pretty sure I've met Randolph as well, so I might be able to get Randolph's surname if Gareth will kindly tell me which of these I have met, because I'm pretty sure I've met. If you can tell me where the information is found.
Somewhere in, I don't know, part of this game is vast. Somewhere.
Right. Let's just briefly scan it with a magnifying glass, although I don't expect to see anything. Okay, so I'll just go back into the game. Let's see if I can open a door from it, because I do have the hall as well to maybe get some things back. Right. Oh, I can take the attic in the hope of getting a useful item, or I can office. Oh, yeah, office goes to the right. So I'm taking it. I'll take the attic then. Because I might get a magic tron. Then I can build something useful and then go, bollocks, there's no cake choke. But I do have a lot of feet and ways of still getting more.
Yeah. And you've got a magnifying glass. And you've got a metal detector.
I don't have a metal detector.
Okay, I'll send that again for a second.
Okay. Right, well I should go back to the... I've got a metal detector. Right. So I can create a glass of burning. I have a white bishop, which I probably not already noted, but is there anything else in here? I've got a broken lever! My god, I've got a broken lever. Right.
It's a thing and a whatnot.
I think I'm thinking and a whatnot. Right, I've got in here a key. Well, no, because I can still go to the silver key.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, it's not particularly useful. Unless I can open... No, I can't open any antechamber doors from here. So I can't get full house today anyway. So that is not an item, no matter how item it looks. I actually lost count. I'm not count. But at the bottom there is a thing with an O on it. I've got a circle. Right, there we go. So I found a thing in the attic. Is there anything else up here? Oh, yes, there's a key. Another key. Oh, good lord. Right. This game is making me get up and down, or it's too hot to do that. Dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. Wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, Editor, Ruffington Publishing, Children's Book Department. 205 Conchetta Court, some numbers that may or may not be a thing. Change the ending to political. Just check that there's nothing hiding here. And that says April 12. Right. Ooh. No, don't try moving around. That is TV. You know not to do this. Get every time. It seems so plausible that it'll be fine, and then it's not fine. Oh, another key. Right, I think that's probably all the things, but let us just sneakily double check all of the things, places. Oh, there's a photo. Let's magnify that photo just in case there's something interesting on there. It looks like a Lib Dem pointing. And although there's scratches, I don't think they say anything. Oh no, hang on. Gods, I can't read that. It's meant to be. Right, let's just check. There's a painting of someone. It's a chart of a plan and plant, I think. That one. I've already got the N for here. Right, so, okay.
You try to test in the servants' quarters will only probably only gems and
I think I've been to the servants' quarters.
you just pick up treasure map polish.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, let's go down the stairs anyway. Go into the servants' quarters again. See if there's anything nice there. No, that's not. Whoops. I'm not actually short of stuff. Right, so somewhere. Treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Spade. Slope, my favourite drink, water while it's on that screen. I've got a coffer which has squillion gems, which would under the circumstances be quite nice. Right, I think I go from here to the locker room, use up my keys.
You're going via the foundation on the way to the locker room, so you'll go downstairs and the rest of it the reservoir, or you've got enough food to go downstairs.
Well, I was thinking of going to the reservoir from the other. Oh no, I probably do want to go from the foundation end, don't I?
That's a lot closer.
Yeah, but I want to go through the entrance hall to see. That's true.
It will end up in the boxes all over the desk. You can leave it at that point, though, because it has to get the rest of the shovel.
Right, so now I'm going into the thing.
If you get one of the blessings on the outside sky, you get this with the chef. And if you, when you do an action that causes the spread, you get a different course appearing in the dining room. Things you can spread are gems from coins from the office, keys from the locker room, fruits from the secret garden, dirt from the experiment. I gave it a go back. I wanted to get 2 of 5 things. Something here. Give you very, very minor rewards.
Nice. Okay, so now I'm in the basement. I can open the magic door because it now is unlocked, and then I can go down here. And so here, it's hopefully a reservoir. The boat is on the other side.
Yes, you look around while you're here.
I can look around while I'm here, but
so if you get in the boat now over there, then you can sail over here.
Yes.
And then,
but there's some stairs, so maybe if I drain it a little bit, then I can leave the boat here, and it'll be in a suitable place to go and do the thing when it's at level whatnot.
And you get onto that side.
And I've been there before, and
yeah.
So I can get there from outside, can't I? Right. I can get there from outside, which is what I was actually thinking I was trying to do, but you distracted me by saying I could go via the foundation, which was actually a dead herring.
No, because it's a lot faster to come down here and go across here than to walk all the way through your house.
Oh yeah, okay. Right, I can get out here, can't I? Probably. Yeah. Where am I going? I'm going up here and then...
And you'll be outside.
And I'll be outside, and then I go to the other outside entrance, which I can't remember where I'm going to. Not down there.
Oh, hang on.
can't drain the fountain.
If you drain the fountain, then you can't go down the river.
Yes.
So I think actually if you... Well, so it's currently you've got one thing left in
Maybe I can't. I need...
that goes through... wait. Yes, you can.
Let me dig these diggy spots on the drive while I'm here.
Actually,
I'm doing lots of feeds, so add a key.
you can do it today, but it's really quite a...
Right, okay, well, let's contemplate this because, of course, I'm digging up stuff. I think I should probably go back into the house and make some things because then then I can go and at least like set fire to things in some rooms and things. I haven't seen a stoke check, or at least I've not currently got a stoke check, so I can't check it. But I can burn things in the chapel.
You can't go down the fountain, there's a basement key.
I haven't got a basement key and I haven't got a way of unlocking that.
Every time
I need to go inside and build some stuff.
it's annoying that your stuff that's just taunting.
That's taunting, that's really annoying.
Yes.
Damn it. If I knew I had that then stoats. I do have the moot pendant, so some of this stuff may persist tomorrow.
Well, don't combine everything, but the two things are similar, everything like that.
Oh, let's see. Right, tool shed, not tool shed, I mean workstop. Right, so what I want is a magnifying glass and a metal detector. Make a burning glass. How do I assemble? Right. Right. Pick up the metal detector and burning glass. And light candles and light fuses. Right. Let's build the jack hamster.
No.
Power hamster. Right, yeah. Broken lever. Sledge hamster. Battery pack. Which gets me a power hamster. And I might as well see what if and what any of the other things do just for, a laugh. Although I will see if in theory you can make anything with the moon pendant, but probably not. Right, you cannot. Let us unselect the moon pendant. Rabbit's foot. Can't do anything with the shovel or the compass. I can with the coin purse. I can't with the key cards thing or the lockpick kit. What I will do is check whether the coin purse combines with anything other than the rabbit's foot, which probably it doesn't. So let's combine it with the lucky rabbit's foot to make the lucky purse. Not that I particularly need right second, because it's not like there's that many things I can buy now. This is just doubles all the coins that I find at this point. Right. So can I combine? I can combine the shovel with the compass, but not with anything else. Let's unselect the shovel and check whether I can combine the compass with anything else other than the shovel, which I can't, so let's do that. That gets me a doozing rod. Doos. What a doozy. What does that do? That, Waits to rooms that may contain more items today than usual. The fewer items I have, the slightly more likely it is that I can combine it. Salt. Right, I think that is all the combinations that I have tested. Right, so I still have a file cabinet key for somewhere. Probably not anywhere useful. I've got a treasure map which I've used. I've got a silver key and a thing key which aren't useful. I have a burning glass and a power hamster. Now, I don't think the gym has any exciting walls, but the weight room does, which I don't have in the pool today, or rather I haven't drafted today. Burning glass. I know I can use that in the chapel. I can't remember any. I know I can use it in the tomb, which I don't have. I can't remember anywhere else, but actually I can possibly at this point almost do a Stoat first search.
There's at least one place I think you can get to that you can use
I mean, but I've got 113 feet and I can buy more. So basically I can pretty much visit like nearly every room on the estate. So I think I should go up to security and wave at it and just check that there isn't anything I can do in security with either a thing or a whatnot. Where am I? So I need to go through the parlour. Just check there's nothing obvious that I can set on fire in the parlour. Nothing obvious I can break down in the parlour. Let's go into security, which contains nothing. That's true, I can check the inventory. Enter. Stranger. I can view estate inventory. Running shoes somewhere.
Have you logged on and log in today?
Yes, because I did that first of all here to set up the experiment. I don't think there's anything in the laundry room that can be burned or jackhammered. Is there a power hamster? No. There's going to be nothing in the hallway. I don't think there's anything in the utility closet I can set fire to. Which of the outside rooms have I got? I've got the tool shed. The tool shed has dynamite in, doesn't it? It's the other one. So whichever one you would find most. Let's just check that there's nothing in here that I can burn in glass. Not obviously. So, passageway probably has nothing at all that I can burn. Billiard room. Let's just eyeball things while I'm in here. No, right. If I end up 2 feet short, just call me a Stoat. Oh yeah. Right. So, corridor. I can smash that, I just haven't had the clue to do that yet. There's nothing to burn in here or smash down in here. There's nothing to burn in the pantry. Nothing obvious in here in the nook. Chunk. Right, let us now go. Surely this candle. There we are. Candle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's a pig. Sacred Guardian, keeping. Not yet. I'm not going to set fire to the pig yet.
They basically piggyback, and it's astonishing. And you get the points actually to get. And almost like when the cryptic team was playing, they went, "Oh, it's very good to get some money, useful, isn't it?" Broke it instantly, and then spent about half. They're not gamers.
Right.
It is very odd and frustrating watching someone they're playing in one of the giant puzzle boxes. Because you just, why won't it supposed to make sense? Sudoku, he'll sit there for a quarter of an hour and totally work out all the rules first and then put numbers in. I just think what the rules are.
Is there anything I can set fire to in the garage? Not obviously. Very distressing. Obviously I should be able to set fire to something in here, but no. Right, out of the morning room, into the drawing room. I don't think I can set fire to any of the candelabra, even though, well, they don't have candles in. There's nothing in there that I can set fire to, I'm pretty sure, in the stokeroom. So let's go through the den, which does have a candle which you rather tauntingly can't light. Does it have anything else in here that you can, in theory set fire to? Not obviously. So where can I go from the den? I can go right into the kitchen. I think I should probably go up into the dining room though. Right. Dining room is undoubtedly going to be full of a lot of candles that I can't actually light. Because that would be amusing. Right. Another candle I can light? Not obviously. Dining room, despite having a million candles, has none that can be lit by stoats. Just check that I really can't light this at all. Yeah, okay, right, fine. Into the pool, it's time to go. Pool is as silly as it can get. Let's go into the library, which contains a gem. Right. Let's just check upstairs if there's anything I can set fire to. I don't think there is. I mean, you would think that you would not put, naked fire flames in the library because, ow, that would seem a silly thing to do. I mean, obviously some of us have taken the oath not to carry naked flame into the Bodleian.
Otherwise it might end up like the Ashmolean.
On the estate, right. Nothing that I can do here. Nothing even to set fire to. Right, let's go into the locker room with my 9 keys. Right, so, we had gone. So we have got that door to open, which gets me nothing. That is already open. It's already open. Use Cliff. That gets me a thing and another key, so that was at least neutral on keys. Mathematics worksheet. 6
0.
6 0 1 0. No, wait. Anyway, I'm morally taking a picture of that. More money because.
At some point you can say, which of these various things have I got? And I'll say, I have no idea. You'll say, didn't you pictures? And I'll say, but no. You've either be already having pictures.
Yeah, but basically I'm relying on Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Thank you, that's very helpful. It's green, so it's probably a state.
I have pictures of the things you're saying you're taking pictures of, but I don't have a list of the things I take pictures of.
Yes, but the thing there is I can work out which rooms I've been in because I have the room directory. State. I think that is everything in the locker room. Right, so there's only one key with something useful, and I've used it, so I don't have to come to the locker room again for stuff unless I want to. Right, let's. Well, if I want to find no blue, they're not usually that interesting. Right. Let's see, is there anything in here that I can set fire to? There is nothing in this room that I can obviously set fire to. Right, so now we stage back out of here. Out to the locker room. Let's check if there's anything I can set fire to in the vault. I kind of hope not, because it does feel slightly like you would be like making yourself at risk of suffocation, but you know, I will just like check. There's nothing that I can. Nothing I can set fire to in the vault. Nothing I can obviously use a powerhouse from either. So back out of the conference room. So it's library, pool, pump room. Climb. I'd be surprised if there's anything here that I can set fire to, but you know. No.
The levels of water while you're here?
What, to drain the fountain? What?
No, of course you look at the key, have you said?
I need to get the tool.
At least the water is out the right height.
Yes. So hopefully I can get the tube tomorrow, maybe. But I'd also like to keep the burning glass. Right, so. Thank you. So, right. I walk into this table because I'm stupid like that. So, right now I'm trying to get back down to the den. I think? No, not the den. I'm trying to get to the other half of the world. Where did this bifurcate? So. No, I do want to go back to the library, I think. About that door. About the other side of the pool to... Oh, where's the conference room? Yes. Oh. Oh, I want to go to the dining room. I was getting confused. No, the pool conference room, dining room. No, IO Stokes for you.
Is it IO Stokes or I Stokes? I think I Stokes is more likely.
Yeah. Just in case I want to faff around with Stokes. So, right. Commissary. Anything else that I can buy? I'm not going to buy more gems, but that's completely pointless because they're not going to survive till tomorrow. Right, so I'm in the foundation. So I can go down and see what I can get there, or I can explore the other rooms that I have here and see if there's anything I can set fire to in here. I can't see anything obvious that I can set fire to in here. Probably I'm better off going down to the foundation and cutting around. What do you think?
Well, I know what you can and can't do, Charlie. It's only telling you the answer.
let's at least go to the clock tower. Because
That'll be very lucky for.
it would be. I don't think I've spent that long. Also, there'd be a day boundary, which might be
No,
significant.
there's
Okay.
no day limit on night in this game. It's actually about an hour. There's that. So maybe.
So maybe.
Very happy.
That's true.
We're gonna get there. Oh, okay. So that's maybe half 11. So.
I mean, that's what, waiting about 15 minutes, isn't it?
15 minutes. You go.
I'm going to go and come back, so someone can spark at me about 20 past.
Make a note of the burglar.
I also can't see anything to set fire to up here with burning glass or smash, so I'm going to go back downstairs. Let's check there's nothing to set fire to in the bedroom. So it'd be embarrassing to have pulled it and not to, check. Let's also do the same check in the spare bedroom, even though it's kind of minimalistic and kind of short on things to set fire to. So, where else can I get to from the foundation? I can get to the east wing halibut. Let's at least go and check that, because that would be embarrassing to miss out on. That's the wrong one to do this in. Stowed. Right, well, let's go and check the bedroom. Notably short of things I can set fire to or smash. I would have thought I could set fire to things in here, but so it's treasure trove. I seem to remember that there might be something flammable in here, but probably not. It's a 3 counting box. So there's candlesticks, but in absence of candles, there's a torch that's already lit. Another torch, and the thing I can shut its lid. Well, it's technically wasting feet, but I will go and check that the thing, the spare bedroom and the attic do not have anything that I can, set fire to. Just check the dime while I am in here. Although it's really quite short of everything. Just double check that the attic does not have things that I can set fire to. This would seem an odd thing to have, but this is quite an odd house. But not that odd. Okay, so let's head towards a foundation and briefly at least go downstairs before coming back upstairs to go to the... It's quite wasteful on feet to do that. So maybe I do just go straight back to the clock tower at this point and hang around on the clock tower for a little bit. That is the way that I want to go to get to the clock tower. Get a couple of feet at least for coming back this way. Let's just check I can't do anything down here first. Instead, we'll run up the clock tower going, spirals are really horrible and make no sense. State. Right, we now stare at this for about 10 minutes of game time while wait for the in-game time to reach the time on the floor of the same thing.
Yeah, I think I was about 7.5 minutes. there is a stopped clock, and there are not stopped clocks.
Easiest way to get to the not stopped clocks at the same time as the stopped clock in this world is to hang around like a pillar for a while until I get there. If I could reliably, you actually have to be in here, I think, and like up in the top chamber at the right moment, and so I don't reliably know how long it takes me to get in there, or at least not reliably enough to want to sort of now for 10 minutes and try and come back at the right time. Sorry? Still couldn't hear you. It's not on mute now. Okay. now. Right, so we're still waiting for it to be 1:30. Yeah, so let's see if that works. Nearly there. Let's go start. Clock tower. I mean, this is a point and click game in much the sort of that tradition in a way. Oh, I've opened a door. Let's go through the exciting door. Right. Now, I think I know what I'm going to find at the top of the... what I'm going to find through this door. But... And then it's going to be embarrassing, because I seem to remember that I solved the things fairly easily when Gareth was actually playing this. And now I'm going to be completely stoked about it, because it's still far too hot and my head is full of stakes. Right, which way? Let's go up the ziggurat. Let's split. And to the other clock tower. Right. Yes. So, right. I slightly remember what the hell this is. Right. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. Right, that's true because it's blue. Each of these clocks should be set to a time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending in the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. That's false, so it should contain some similar numbers, some of the same numbers.
But the last one was the instruction. How could that be this on the short clock? You say this clock should be set to it, then set to this clock.
Well, don't set this clock to. So this clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing a 7. So both left and right should contain 7. This clock should not be set on the hour ending in 00. So this one must be set on the hour. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, 4. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned so that these times will go up in ascending order. So that's a red handwritten memo, so it's true. Right. I think I've seen that. Yeah, I have seen that. Not just in your game. Right. So... Look anything out. Let's see. Let's just think. So each clock different time. Set to a time ending on the hour. Set the clock to a time containing all different numbers. Okay, neighbours contain 7. Set on the hour. None should have 1, 2, 3, or 4. This should have the inverse of another clock in sig. Any other information? Have I missed anything? I think it's self-contained. I don't think I need information from outside the room other than the colours of the memos. Let's crack. So, the earliest time we can set for is 5 a.m. So let's set a clock to 5 a.m. I think.
Well, this one was quite fun. They want to join in.
It's true. Well, I'm now having the problem that I remember half solving it, and now I can't solve it because I've half solved it. Right. So
there are a bunch of clocks, and the things that you need to know from elsewhere in the game is that blue memos are true, red ones are false, unless
So this is a true statement. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So that means there's going to be a repeated digit in there. This clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing a 7. So that means that either the hour is on 7 or the minute hand is on 7:17 thing. Except for the fact that we'll come back to what we've got later. This clock should not be set on the hour, therefore that one must be set on the hour. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned so that these times will go up in ascending order. That is true because it's a red handwritten note. So the earliest time we can set something for is is I think 5 a.m. So I need to provisionally set this to 5. Whoops, I'm going to try setting this to 5 and go 5. So that's currently set to 5 o'clock. So that is set to an hour, and only... So how many of these should be set here? 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Let's set you to 6, because I can't remember why I'm doing this, but wrong bloody button. Oh, still wrong bloody button, honestly. Minute hand is that one. You have got to be set to something containing 7. And you've got to have repeated digits. So So 7 o'clock would qualify as repeated digits. You've also got to have a time containing a 7, but that could perfectly well be something. So to get the same 3 numbers of another clock here but in reverse order, you're probably going to be I'm just going to actually try putting So let's maybe take you back. I need help because I've now got myself stuck. Because I've like half remembered some of the solution and I'm too hot to
So this,
I can't cope with this if it's back and forth. So can we try to take notes of the books?
Yeah, sure.
But please don't try that.
That one's false, of course. Yeah. Yes, I was about to go and set the last clock to 9 something.
Not only that, the judges for it have a 24 hour.
Yes. Which they're also not, which I can tell. This is the 7th clock because I think there are 8 clocks because everything in this game comes in 8s pretty much. And there's this one, which is also true. The clocks are positioned so the numbers will go up in some order. And this one I'm going to set to a 9 something because that's the latest hour we can have. Yeah.
The clock from today was supposed to be then 7. Too early for its left at 7 o'clock.
So.
But the clock on the top is on the hour.
Yes. Right, so you, thank you. I'm sure I actually had worked this out previously because I actually worked out most of this. Right, so that is 7. So these are sometime between 6, both between sometime between 6 and 7. No, that's definitely not on the hour. Yeah. Yes, so that is now 8. Let's squidge that into place. So this means that this is then 8 something between 8 and 9. So that's clock 7. Oh, sorry, that one is that one. That's the same 3 numbers. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's true. I've not set it. I forgot to set its stupid. Stupid. Yes. You're setting those completely independently. So something over here is set to something 08, and it's got to be something 6. It's 6 something 8, and that means it's got to be 658 because first clock can't be earlier than 5.
Yeah, can't there be 5 something 8?
Oh, that's true. This could be 5 something 8 before 6 in theory, and then this could be 6. But this clock has to have this clock has to have a repeated digit.
What about clock number 3, which has got a 7? But it's not 7, it's not 7 as it is now.
Oh,
It must end in something 7.
yes. And it's now got to end in something 57. Because you can't have... Oh, it could be 07, couldn't it?
Oh, I see.
It can't be 1, 2, 3 or 4, 7. So I think it's got to be... Yeah. So let's set... I think it can't be 57 because then that... And that could be 57 and that could be 58. All different numbers, yes. Yeah. Yes. Because other space to put that in, yes. So, right, give me a second, hang on, I need to, first of all, so this is going to be 5, and then minute hand 3, so I can't make it go backwards. Oh, bollocks. $5.57. So that's going to be 6 o'clock. To... Oh. Right. And so that's 5.57, and so the reversed one can be 7.55, which works. Well, that's true. Yes. Right, where are we? So 5 minute hand 6, 8, and 8 of you. Right, so I just need to set the thing to 5. Do. Thank you. I've got a key.
You've got one of those.
Oh, it's Sanctum key. Right, I've got 56 feet and I need to go to the Sanctum. Right, so let's descend from here. Thank you for helping me unstick that. Right, so I definitely need to leave the clock tower. Definitely need to go back in here. And oh, look, that means I'm right in the foundation, which is probably where I wanted to be.
One annoying person, one of the judges was saying about, oh, I got a different answer to that. What did you get? I don't know, but it's definitely a different answer. But it's a unique answer. You can go and say, no, mine's different.
Oh, my lift is down.
Lift is down.
Yes.
Oh, Stoke.
Stoke. Yes.
Okay, fine.
Well, I've got to go out by the front door then, haven't I?
That's true. Yes.
Right.
Yes, that way,
So, right, how do I get to the front door from here? I want to go to the commissary. Yes, I know, but that one. Jot up my way up the thing, that is the commissary. And check that I have bought all of the feet, which I probably have. Yes, I didn't need to buy more gems. I have to use the commissary this way. We are in the kitchen. I bought everything I could buy. I've got 53 feet, but you know. Right, so I have to go into the den. Right, to get out, I now want the drawing room, which is probably that way. Yes, that is the drawing room. That is that way. So, drawing room, thingy, chapel, thingy, chapel. We've set fire to the thing. There's a pig, passageway, entrance halibut. In which I still can't set anything on fire. How very disappointing. Right. I can go and sort of wave. Well, I can pick up some. Oh, no, I shouldn't pick up the gold. I should. But I can at least
go down there and go under the puddle.
Go, oh, there's a small statue.
The gold will vanish. it's like that underwater.
It's outside. So,
Oh, so daunting.
soggy puddle. That means I don't know what's at the bottom. Can't even discover if there's a stoat. So, sanctum means I want to go down the lift to the flaming stoats. Yes. Lift to flaming stoats, I think, for sanctum. I will pause here.
You want to go down to the basement, down to the underground.
So, down here.
Not to the basement. I thought you were going to the North Leaf.
Okay, so I thought the North Leaf was... Just check I don't have any stupid... Do I have a filing cabinet key? I do, so I should just, waft near filing cabinets. This bottom door isn't terrible from the fire around, but let's straight around. Oh, let's crash into the everything. So I'm so good at that. And actually, when I finish this day, I will stop and Simon can tell us like a Telosian state. So there is the basement. Do I want to send the thing back up or reset at the end of the day?
I would reset. Otherwise, the basement.
That's true. So to get to the thing, I want to have mightily to rotate.
Just come straight back from there. That's it.
Oh, that's good. That's fine. It's in a suitable position, right? Thank you. Go in here. Let us go in here just to check that this filing cabinet does not contain a state. It does not. Over here. Gibber like a state. Means I know what I need to meet. Or probably what I need to meet. Oh, well, that is a question, isn't it? Well, I need to open this one on the left first because I can.
Okay.
I know, but
Maybe
might be a thing. It might not be a thing. Well, no, because they're all ones that I can probably set to different things, aren't they? So
yes, but you should know what all the things are set to.
That's true.
There's a lot of information to get.
But I've just had the passport with
yes.
a sigil on for that.
Okay. That's a different centre.
That's true. Can I change the centres? I don't think I can I? No. So
Not the one from the passport.
This is not the one from the passport, so I can't do it yet.
You have seen it.
But so this is the one in the back of the book, isn't it? Probably.
The one in the back of the
torn book. Torn book. There's the torn book telling you about sigils.
That is the one from the back of the book.
Which is, yeah.
Which is not this one. Because the centre is different.
Yes, that's not the right centre. So this one is, I want to say Veneres, but no, that's not right, because that's the
You don't know the name. You just know where you've seen it.
Did we see it on the thing in one of the underground rooms? There was an underground room with one of these in. So I've taken a picture of that, obviously, if you could find the picture.
And you remember where else you've seen it?
No.
You've seen it in full.
Oh, it's
story.
Probably on a wall somewhere, but...
Yes.
I know I've seen it. But
the thing that rotates.
Rotunda?
No, it's not that you rotate, but the thing.
Oh, the thing that I came through to get here. No? What else? I was thinking the big room with the gears and the
Oh, I
tank.
see. No.
No. Okay, what else do I turn? The telescope.
Also
Right.
something else.
Um,
More things than I thought.
no, I've run out of things that I can.
It has 4 sides of usefulness. This is one of its four faces it displays to you. Another one was the crescent moon.
Oh, in the secret garden.
I remember that actually.
The
So that's what
Jana
you get to see in the underground.
Yeah,
And that's what you get to see on the wall
in
of
the
the
secret garden.
thing. So
Right.
that's which picture you actually want to use. This does not have the blobs around the outside. This has the blobs around the outside, but it's fuzzy.
Right.
I will let you look at that.
Okay, so right, so let's try. Oh God, there's. So what?
Next, the whole of it, and then do things.
What can I do? Ah, right. So I can go into press the button. That's really twitchy.
There's a weird thing there.
So that's showing. That just does the inner thing. Okay, that.
What? This is a sigil. Signing a sigil.
So that just does the weird thing in the middle. That does lots. That does slightly lots. That just does that bit. Right, so
They all do only one thing, but in order to do their one thing, it looks like they're doing more things.
okay. So can I do them in order or right, okay, so that one is not that. Not that. That doesn't look right. That probably looks like the border. Right, so if I then go up and go, so I want not quite like that because I don't want those aren't the right.
What is this changing?
This looks like it's changing the rays that are coming from the central sigil.
Changing what around?
What's displayed and what's not. But no. Which rays exist is a. So hang on, I want to get that back to the thirds. Right, that's the one I want. So that's correct, that's correct. So this one is going to give me the
I'll show you the picture.
yeah, not that one. That's the one that I want.
Okay. Fine. I only worked it from the inside out then. They each do only one thing, and that's it. Sort of.
Now I need to reset myself to
Yes, I forgot that too. What's
stupid blobs.
Oh, you got more on the inside too. Maybe it does more than I remember.
So the inside, that looks plausible. Let's go to the press magic button. Chunk.
What the picture we had earlier was.
I seem to remember. Right, Black Bridge. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these ones I tend to ignore in planning, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the something spirit of... Let's lean forward slightly. In the something spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin my journey by visiting a fragment of the old kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I find closely connected to, Herbert. Mount Holly Estate thing, something. Snap, we've taken a picture of this thing. There's a thing and some whatnots. Right, well, that's very audacioous. There's a Morojai box, and also my first instructions for a Morojai box ever. I'm going to go and shut the kitchen door, 'cause then it would be. So, collector's Stoat Mordrai box, the Orinda Ares variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Mordrai puzzles featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right as if on train rails. Shh. It's best not to inquire about some of these things. Right, so this means I want to get black to this thing. So I need. I forgot what green does. Let's press green. Nothing happens there. If I press that green. In those things, green is not visibly doing anything. So if I shift that so that goes there, and then I press green. Oh, green swaps to the diametrically opposite thing. So let's put the yellow back down at the bottom where it belongs. So I can use green to post things to other locations. So I can do that, but that puts a lot of green up on the top row, but that's fine because I can fish more black down. So if I now push a yellow up, I can then do something ridiculous like that. So that's not quite what I wanted to do. Probably.
You need to get the outer four corners the appropriate colour. And the appropriate colour is indicated by the sigil on the outside. And if you've learnt what the appropriate colour is for sigil, you can deduce it. You can work it out here. If you press the outer button and it's the right colour, it will lock the outer thing to the right colour. Demonstrate by shuffling the top row along one. And now lock the top row, that will turn black. Any other one we set it. Yes.
Oh, bollocks, I need to reset.
It can move it. It's not locked in place. It's just like you just saying, I got it in the right position.
Yes, it's not enough to maneuver back to this one or lock the place. Now that's the lock the place.
No, they're all four simultaneous.
You have to have all four the right colour at the right time. I can't do this one. I'm too.
Well, if you can get two black to the top row, two black to the bottom row, you're done because they can then rotate.
Yeah.
So can you get any black to the bottom row currently?
Yes, I can get black like that.
Okay.
So now I can cycle.
So now you can get a yellow to the top row while keeping the black on the top row still.
Yellow to the top row is not very helpful, though, is it?
Yes, it is, because you can then bring it down again.
Okay.
Now you can bring it down again.
I can do it by swapping with the green, can't I?
Yes.
Right, and now I
you can bring a second black down.
Bring a second black down.
And then you take it up again.
Get yellow up again.
And then you can get it down again.
With that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now to get black to the top, you can't move black upwards, so therefore you have to bring the black down to the bottom row and telephone up there. So how will you bring the black down to the bottom row?
So I can bring black down to the bottom row. Bring green down to the bottom row and then swap black with the green.
You want to leave the black on the top where it is. How do you bring the black on the middle row down to the bottom row?
Cycle this around so there's a yellow underneath it.
That would be.
Oh, biscuits.
Hit your start. Cycle 6 off to the green. Cycle. And then take it down again. Put the yellow below black.
Yellow below black, which is that. Now I can yellow.
Yeah. now you bring back the top.
which I can do by swapping with the green.
Yes.
Right, and then I can cycle that, and now I can press the things. God, let's do it. I can't.
I'd love to get some of it.
I'm not going to love these. They're really hard. Right. Okay, so, right. I'm down here. I've got a thing. I've got a whatnot. Right, so let's go back outside and go. Is there anything that I can do with a burning glass, a power hamster, and small prison? So, let's go back along here. And let's go. I'm just at least going to investigate down this tunnel. Because this side I know what there is, and I've done it. Okay, I can't power hamster that corridor. Alright, well, it's vital to know that it's there. So, you are a thingy. And now come back out of here, back over here. I can spend a little bit of time going, is there anything obvious along here that I can hammer with a hamster? Actually, it's also quite, you know. Obviously. Still a very daunting filing cabinet. I don't like you. That is down there and is daunting. One day I'll get the tomb again. I have slightly steps that I can go down and wave at. And right, so I should probably go to the grotto while I have burning glass and stuff. Not specific. Well, I should do a tour of the things that I have outside while I'm out here. Excuse me, I'm just going to get stuck in the scenery and go the wrong way again. Clock tower. That's not showing the canonical time. It's very confusing. Is there anything down here that looks like it's attackable with a power hamster? Lots that looks like it, but nothing that is. I've lit things in the tunnel. Have I? Have I lit things? I don't think I have lit things in the tunnel. Right, well, let's go over here to this.
I think you watched Simon.
I watched Simon, other Simon do it. Yes, yes. Which is the problem with having watched so much stuff. Means that no, I mean, for me it's particularly inexplicable because it's the same PlayStation. Like, the complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported. The original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew is left, but I expect they will want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they've begun operation in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of the gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. I'm visiting the type to value shiny baubles over history. And I can pick up the tunnel. I will add the secret floor plan of the tunnel to my crafting panda. And go, gosh, what a lot of crates in this tunnel. If only I could get an experiment that would allow me to remove some of them. I should go and explore the gemstone cavern just in case there's something to set fire to it. Doof. This has been a very long day.
Up to 100 and something people are now coming back down again. So.
Is there anything that I can do with lights and things down here? Maybe? I've got enough feet I can go and look. I don't think there is, but I might be wrong. Put kettle in. Problem, the longer the day goes on, the less capable I'm of doing things, because I'm getting too tired to remember anything. I did play a lot earlier today. So along here, there's these things. I can't light this lamp, no matter how hard I try. is a read. So this is here. That's chess puzzle. I'm pretty sure. Let's just. Oh, there's a power hamster on the wall. Power hamster that wall. Eep. Castle. Right. Well, thank you. That's very helpful. I'm sure this means what I want is a different grid of words that I could arrange, say, on a thing by whatnot grid to the ones that I've already got. Some of which I've got clues to, like yo, yo, and ID and things. It's this room, which is right. So I think that is it. What I can do here. So back up we go. Up. Time. It's true. Quite a secret alleviator. So I've just been there to check that, and I just thought that was the way back up. So now we're going. What is my outside room floor state? Just deal with persistent stating. I can't power hamster anything in here. Oh yeah, and there's nothing I can set fire to. I know I can pick up that chip, but I have nowhere else to put it at present. Well, I can make it. It's true. I could so right, you are the gates. So down here we have the thing. Gemstone cavern. What freezes so badly? Let's see. Is there anything here that I can power hammer things, but I shouldn't. A jackhammer. I can't set fire to anything. Somewhere there is an orchard. Which is the only other thing I've not explored with a hamster and a jack hamster. Like a bird bath, which I probably can't set fire to, but you know. You look like a gardener's shed. Which I probably shouldn't set fire to. There's probably like, you know, fertilizer and shit in here. You look like a sundial that I probably can't set fire to, but you know. I don't appear to be able to set fire to. What time is it? Whose pig was it? That's true. I thought I might have a burning glass out here, but yes. I thought there was something that I could do out here with a burning glass, but apparently not.
There is something you can do with it. You don't know it officially yet. I've done this by chance. You just haven't hit the right spot yet.
Go back and do the quadrants I'm not hitting.
I can't remember what it is. It took me a while to find it in my documentation. How did I get this totally randomly by chance? My first thing, I mean, on my first no break, it was a not that it was a break.
I thought it was near the base, yeah. I thought it was on one of these.
There you are. And again. Hello, can I take them?
Oh. What do I want to rotate them to? That's the
I
question.
don't know. This I got
Right.
completely randomly by chance. I walked up to it straight away. I got them straight away when I first came out here, and I went, "Ooh, that's very odd." And you do actually get a clue later in the game.
Nope. That's not okay now. Where's the short black tank? Right, so state.
I mean, I can't remember what the time is. It's not 1:30. What is the time? I can't remember. I said to you.
Whatever that is. Right, well, I have somewhere to put things, but I only have one thing to put. Right, so what else have I got? What is there? Anything interesting I can do? I think I have tried to set fire to pretty much everything I can set fire to. I tried to jackhammer pretty much everything I could not jackhammer, I mean power hamster. I think I call it a day. I don't have a planetarium, so I don't have anything very interesting to do, so let's call it a day here. Gareth will go, no, you're totally stoked.
No, I think you know what you can do. Unless.
When you say no, after I've said, like, it's a thing, then you get stoked.
Unless you've already choosing, such as, for example, a planetarium, which you not.
Right, well, stoked. Right, palatial bed and breakfast, 4 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. Yeah. Items found. 3. Oh, God. Not the vault. So. No, I've had to look once before. I've taken a lot of. Clock tower is new. What's the thing to the right of the. What's the thing below the attic? Oh, no, that's the observatory. Trove before. I've taken pump from locker room, pool. Yes. Veranda I've taken before. Dining morning room I've had before. There's what's left of the foundation. That's commissary. Drafting thing I've had. Kitchen, spare thing, guest bedroom, courtyard. So I've not had the servants' quarters before. Yeah. No, I might not have drafted it before. I've certainly seen it in the pool before, but I might not have actually taken it. So it's possible, yeah. I will extinguish it if Simon wishes to. Yeah,
that's true. You call it a snoozy Sunday without friends.
Snooze.
How about you, son? How about you, son?
No, mute stream. Bye bye stream. Right, I shall turn off the thing then, I assume. Unless you want to do something.